Hey, Destination Church parents, welcome to another monthly update for you. We're going to jump right into it because I know it's the start of the school year. You guys are probably out there um, back to school shopping and getting everything ready for the start of school, whether your kids have started this week or they're starting next week in Pierce County. We're very excited for you guys. So, happy August. Here is a little bit of what we've got coming up. August 7th, starting this Sunday, all the way through August 27th, is going to be 21 days of prayer. Every August, we enter this season. You can choose to fast if you want to. You can choose to just be thankful if you want to. But we want to recenter our lives around following His purposes for our life, especially at the start of a new school year. And so you can join us Wednesday nights starting on August the 10th. So that we can go ahead and pray together and worship together. August 24th is going to be a worship night. On September 7th, we are going to possibly be hosting a Trick Shots and Treats event for our kids and teens. We're wanting to be able to get our teens help leading it because this is going to be during a Wednesday night small group night. We believe so much in small groups that we want every parent to be in a small group. Life change happens in the context of relationships. You've heard the phrase, it takes a village, and it really does. We want you guys as parents to get in a small group. Sign up for small groups start this Sunday, August 7th. And if you've signed up for small groups on a Wednesday night, especially, you can bring your kids to this event on Wednesday, September 7th. And we're going to have a blast in epic challenges, scoring massive amounts of candy. So remember, this is for our kids that are whose parents are jumping in a small group. That's the goal. We want you guys in a small group. Now, here's a little bit of information about August and September. We're always so thankful for each and every one of you for how generous you guys are. We are constantly growing. We had a lot of kids coming to Journey on Sunday. I was very excited. So as we set the vision for the church, you guys are going to be the ones that setting the pace for DC Kids. So we've got some big plans, and we need help getting there. So here's just some information for you. We are moving into the theme Wonderful, which we'll talk a little bit more about that soon. But the theme is hiking and camping. So if you have any of that kind of gear that you want to let us borrow to decorate, let us know. September's theme is going to be animated. We're looking at some big feelings. And we're going to be looking at the prophets, especially Jeremiah, who had some big feelings. He was known as the weeping prophet. And we're going to see how God helps us handle and deal with our big feelings. So there's not much for the series specifically that we may need. Some modeling clay, some vending machine capsules, but there are some big ticket items that we would love to have that we're putting out on Amazon wish list for this month. So if you want to help donate any of those items, we got the link right there for you. As far as our dream team needs, here are some of the different positions. If you can't give financially, you might be able to give with your time and your talents. And so we need some check-in team members for both the 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. We also need some small group leader assistants. So you wouldn't be the one leading the small group. You'd be in there just helping one of our other leaders, just assisting with the kids as we go through the lesson. We also need an infant room team member for our 9 a.m. service. We need some worship leaders and special needs team members as well. If you'd like to donate or serve in any of these positions, you can let us know. You can send me an email at justinfinley@destination-church.org, or you can go ahead and click the link that's right there and available to fill out our DC Kids application, and we can get you started. If you haven't gone through Growth Track, that's the way I would suggest. All right, here is what we're teaching this coming Sunday. So we are on a 4-week series from Psalms on worship, and it's called Wonderful. From the Northern Lights to the Great Barrier Reef, our world is full of so many incredible wonders. In this 4-week series, we're going to be looking at these natural wonders of the world while we look through the book of Psalms about how all of God's creation is evidence to our wonderful Creator and just how awesome He is. Each week, we're inviting kids to worship because of the wonderful things that God has done by putting their hope in God, asking for God's help, remembering what God has done, and living for God. These are all different ways that we can worship. You also have access to a monthly family guide that's right there and available for you. You can follow that link and download it. As for our tip of the month, it is very common for most of our friends and our group that we hang out with to think like us, care about the same things that we care about, and believe the same things that we believe. And while that is comfortable for us, it also limits our worldview and our chances to find some deep life altering relationships. So the question becomes, what can we do to model inclusivity and to get out of our bubble? So there are some great tips on how to stay curious. Now, being preference, we want to remain locked into the truth of God's word. But when we stay curious about other people, about other things, we can welcome people in and help to change their lives as well. So, really check out that link to the video on how to stay curious because asking questions makes us better. Here's another resource for you on curiosity. As kids naturally want to explore the world around them. I was just talking the other day. Typically in movies and TVs or commercials, we'll see babies taking their first steps towards their mama or towards their daddy. But from what I've heard is that typically the first steps are taken towards something away from mom or away from dad, that because they are curious, they want to explore, they want to see something new, and because they want to do that, they take steps to go that way. Kids are imaginative, intent on discovery, and willing to remain curious and playful. And so, why do some kids have more wonder in some settings than others? And where does this natural curiosity go as kids grow up? This little book here, it's called The Inquiry Mindset, will help us find ways to help our kids maintain their sense of wonder. All right, and last but not least, we have our question of the month. Since we're starting off a brand new school year, what is one simple goal you have for your family this year to help you grow in your faith? We want to know because we want to help you get there. That's all that we have for today. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, a fantastic August, and a great start to the new school year. Bye.